Good evening, America, and welcome to the Conservative Viewpoint. It is Wednesday, December 17th, 2025, and I am your host, Charlie, the Country Conservative. Tonight is not just another weeknight. Tonight is a moment for the history books. And while the lights are twinkling on the trees across the great land, there is a different kind of glow coming from 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. In just a few minutes, we'll be heading into the live to the White House, where President Trump will be addressing the nation. Think about where we were exactly 1 year ago today. Think about the uncertainty, the soaring prices, an open border that felt more like a revolving door than a sovereign line. We spent 4 long years under the Biden regime that seemed more interested in globalist agenda than the American worker. A time where our national debt spiraled past $37 trillion, and leaving our children's future under a shadow. But look at what has happened in these last 11 months. President Trump didn't walk back into the Oval Office. He hit the ground running with a wrecking ball for the bureaucracy and the blueprint for a golden age. From the Green New scam being tossed into the dustbin of history to the restoration of common sense at the southern border, we are witnessing a master class in American revival. He is doing the heavy lifting to fix what was systematically broken by the Democrats and the Biden regime, proving that all this nation needed was a leader who actually put America first. So tonight, as the president speaks to us from the White House, we aren't just hearing a speech. We are hearing the heartbeat of a nation that has found its place once again. It's a message of strength, a message of sovereignty, and yes, a message of hope as we head into this Christmas season. We will be streaming the president's address live in its entirety right here on the show tonight. So pull up a chair, gather your family, and let's witness history together. You are watching the Conservative Viewpoint, and the address will begin shortly. So let's get this show started, guys. All righty. Welcome, everyone, to the show. We're going to just be goofing off here a little bit while we're waiting for this to come up. According to Fox News, it's got 26 minutes and excuse me, and about 25 seconds. We're just going to be hanging out, talking. I'm going to be doing some final touches and stuff on here. Don't forget to get in the chat. And let me move some stuff around here. So I got to get this off of here. But yes, guys, you heard Dan Bongino is leaving the FBI. I hope to God that he gets back into the podcast. Because I used to watch him every day religiously as I was working out and everything. So hopefully he gets back in there. And of course, you know, people are going to expect him to be sitting there and tell us everything that happened. You know he can't do that. We'll take what he can give us. Hi, Charles. And get back into it. And because we know he's still got connection, he's probably made more connections now, being a deputy director, like he had a bunch before. So he got the inside scoop on a lot of stuff. People can bash him all they want. People have personal grudges against him. That's fine. That's your problem. But the man is like 99% on point when he comes to that. There is zero conspiracies that these people sitting there calling a conspiracy theorist and stuff. Nah, everything that he said has came true. So not a conspiracy, right, guys? Oh yeah, Radical Right Sean, what's happening, man? So let me get back over here. Let me do one thing here in X, and let me tell people that we are live right now. Whoops. There we go. I got to put another message out to X. Get some more people in here. We're going to have some good old time tonight. Don't forget to get into chat and give me a shout out. Say hi. And what the hell's that? Okay. And so we can communicate with while we're listening to Trump's speech. And let me know what you guys think of what's going on here. Shout out, say hi. Shut up. And let me know what you guys think. It's here to reverb because I'm setting up other pages here at the same time. So I'm going to get over here. Where am I at? All right. Let me get to my email here. We're going to go over a couple of articles while we're waiting. Charles. And go over here. I'm waiting on Fox News. You see it right there. Basically, what you can see, it's been at 23 minutes, 20 seconds here, but we're going to go over what I would be going over tonight. Just a real quick. Hey, John M., what's happening, man? What else we got here? SL20, where's he at? Where's SL20? There he is over there. Okay. I got you over there in Rumble there, Sean. All right. I didn't even see it. I'm not even paying attention to that. Sorry about that. Hi, man. All right, let's get over here. What else were we going to go over? Oh, what's this? Omar's latest tale stories out. She's ridiculous. Ragheaded herself. Omar running her mouth about the Somalis saying they're doctors and lawyers and all this shit. No, they're not. They're welfare bums. Sitting there living off the state or the country. And that's what they are. So, no, they are pathetic. They're losers. They need sent back with her because I don't know if it's true, but I just saw that they said that on her application to become a citizen, she put in there that she was born in 82, and she was born in 81 or 81, and she was in 82. I can't remember which one it is. But the fact is, she lied on her application. She needs to be thrown out. Here's another one. Over 200 House Democrats vote against criminalizing transgender surgery for kids. This goes to show you how they are wanting the mental illness to continue and the destruction of these poor little kids that don't even know what the hell they're doing. Oh, yeah. This is what's bad about these Democrats. This is why we've got to keep them out of power at every ounce, at the state, federal, local levels. That's why you're going to be hearing a lot more from my show on the local side of this with the 46th District Senate seat in Pennsylvania, because we've got a fake Republican, which Rhino, and she's a Democrat. She always has been. She's married to one. She's backed by Democrats. She had dinner with them. I even she took pictures with, I don't even have that one yet. She took pictures with Kamala Harris. That's all you got to hear, right? Oh, yeah. And I still got one with the dude Levin. Richard Levin, and he calls himself Rachel. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, you don't, and you're married to a Democrat. That doesn't happen. She's a Democrat, and we got to get her out of the Pennsylvania Senate. And that would be with a camera balada. Got to get her the hell out of there. She is worthless. She's no better than Fannie Willis, Miss Piggy herself. Threw a freaking fit when in court today or yesterday, when they asked her about how much money their office paid her ex-lover, the dimwit that couldn't prosecute a traffic ticket to try to go after Trump. Oh, yeah, she threw a fit. Miss Piggy needs to be in jail, too. What else we got? Oh yeah, the House passed the GOP health care bill. Now it's on to the Senate to bring it up. We'll see what happens with that. Yep, there's Bongino's departure here. Yeah, we won't even go with that. I love Scott Jennings, but what is this? The White House shuts down Biden's plea for presidential immunity. Oh yeah, the man is demented. He don't even know what the hell he's talking about. Fanny, what you talking about, Willis? Exactly, radical right. All right, let's. Whoops. Yep, get rid of that one. Okay, goodbye. That demented old fool. He don't even know what's going on. But there is no presidential immunity. Trump has to. McCassell. Hey, McCassell. Did you go to X today, McCassell? Oh yeah, Trump declares Maduro's government a terrorist organization. Orders blockade of sanctioned oil tankers in Venezuela. He's not going to let them, but they are selling their oil to Iran. You got a bunch of idiots over here in Fox News. If you can see the chat over there in Fox News, a bunch of these idiot liberals are over there running their mouths. And what the hell they're doing on Fox News, running their mouth thinking they said he's stopping them oil tankers from China. It had nothing to do with China, you dumbass. No volume on whose part? My part, McCassell? Can you guys hear me? Richard Levin. Yes, right. Do you have no? I have volume. Can you guys hear me out there in chat? John, Charles, who else we got over here? Radical right. Can you hear me? I gotta wait because there's nobody else is saying that, McCassell. Turn yours off and turn it back on again. All right. Whoop. Where'd my thing go? Let me turn this on and get them up here and going here. Rumble always does that. Running slow for. Okay. Radical right can hear me, McCassell. And I'm waiting for Wimpkin to come up there and see if they can hear me. But let's keep going. Yes, Maduro's terrorist organization. Appeals court does say that Trump can continue his deployment in D.C. with the National Guard, which is another good thing. Trump urges Walz to resign in light of the Ghost Students fraud scheme. He should resign because he's a damn idiot. He should. I don't know how Wisconsin or Minnesota people even voted for that moron. It's crazy, right? Yep. They all can hear me, McCassell. Reboot. All right, let's go. What's next? Senate sends the $900 billion war defense bill to Trump's desk for a signature. Senate passed it. It's on, baby, right now. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. Like 4 Republicans go with the Democrats on extending Obama's subsidies. Oh, yeah. We got too many rhinos in here, guys. Mute, yeah. This is crazy, right? This is a lot of the stuff that I've been going over tonight, but we're going to just find, what do we got left? We got 16 minutes. I still have time to go through some of this. Texas is suing 5 TV manufacturers. Get this, for secretly spying on owners. Oh, yeah, that ain't no lie right there. Chinese companies. Allegedly, that television companies are secretly spying on Texans by recording what they watch at home. Oh, yeah. Texas is on it, that's for sure. What do we got here? Trump urges arrest over Mar-a-Lago raid, where they did not have probable cause to get a warrant. Get the judge that gave the warrant, the FBI agents that falsified the FASA material to get the warrant, all of them. But will we see it? Doubt it. Well, something going on with Candace Owens and Erica Kirk, because Candace Owens has doubled down after she had that talk with Erica Kirk. Tells me that it didn't go very well. I don't watch Candace Owens. She got pissy and got her panties in a bunch because she didn't get a position on Trump's administration. So I don't watch her, but I'd like to know what the hell went on at that meeting. So We'll see what happens. House Republicans. Oh, the House Republicans who voted to impeach Trump in 2021 will not seek re-election. They should have been booted the hell out in a heartbeat anyways. What else we got here? Anything else? Nope, that's pretty much it. I got some movies. Hey, don't forget Throwback Thursday is tomorrow night, guys. You're not going to want to miss it. We have a great time. Got a lot. And the Christmas edition, too. Hi, Pat. Hi, Pat. Nice to see Pat. There's Mark right there. Hi, Mark. What's going on, guys? I have my TV cameras covered up and turned off the ACR settings. A smart idea. Coming in loud and clear. Mark from the UK actually got me right there. Oh, yeah. And Pat is here. Great. Hi, Pat. Gotta love when Pat. Cat Attack. Cat Attack. How's that? Oh, no sound on Rumble, she says. So let me get off. Let me get my email out of here. The rest I got some videos to download. Tomorrow is my last Throwback Thursday Christmas edition for the year. Because next week we're only going to have, what, Monday and Tuesday, I believe, right? Let me see here. Again, I think I looked yesterday. Let's see. Next, yep, because I won't be on Friday. I'll come back Monday and Tuesday, and then Christmas. So, and then I'm taking the Christmas weekend off too. So I won't be back until the 29th after Christmas, and that's only Monday and Tuesday. So no more Throwback Thursdays for the year. Then we'll get back in the regular Throwback Thursday starting at the beginning of the year. But tomorrow, guys, you got to come check out Throwback Thursday Christmas edition. I'm going to have some Christmas videos and the luck from the viewers and stuff. And you guys are going to love it. Trust me. It's going to be a great time. Cat Attack is over there next. Okay, Cat Attack, check your email too in there. And guys, we're going to have a blast. What do we got left? We got about 12 minutes, guys. So are you tired, Sean? You work all day or what? Sean's over there in Getter. Come on, everybody in Getter. Sit there and say hi. I know we get thousands on there, guys. So let's get on there and say hi. What you doing? Rumble? Anybody in Rumble can try to hear me. Let me know and see if your volume's fixed or not over there. Because I can. Oh, yes, right. And I can hear myself on Rumble, but I have to mute it because you guys will hear double everything that I say. Mark. Got Mark. I love Mark C coming in here all the time. That's great. My leg is cramped. Eat some bananas there, Sean. Chow down. All right. Wendover. What's happening, Wendover? So we're going to see what Trump has to say tonight. And you know it's going to be on the great economy that's starting to prosper. You know what I'm talking about. And these dumbass liberals are in here saying, I'll pay $6 or something for a 1.5 liter of milk. Well, you got to thank your Democrats for that. 5 by 5 I'll get her, which is better. Yeah, that's for a fact. So, you guys, they keep wanting us. Yeah, she's still going until 9 o'clock. What time is it anyway? Yeah, she's got another 12 minutes over there. So that's why I come on here just to get things set up and everything and make sure things are running. I did upgrade my RAM on my computer today. Let's hope it doesn't shit the bed like it did not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, or was it yesterday? I tell you, it just shut off. Everything shut off. I actually got Getter back up. I got everybody back up except for Wimpkin. I couldn't get it. Water, but yes, that would help too. Oh, I drink nothing but water. You see this big thing? Look at this big thing. I drink, there's 32 ounces right here. I drink probably 6 of these a day. Oh, yeah. And tomorrow I'm not allowed to have anything to eat. So I'm going to be drinking broth and Jello, and it's going to be crappy, and it's not going to be good at all. So tomorrow night, Throwback Thursday, I'm going to be hungry as hell, And Thursday's hell, probably sick as a dog, drinking all that crap I got to drink for my test tomorrow or Friday. So that's not going to be fun whatsoever. Still no volume. I sent you a message in there, Cat Attack, because yesterday I drew or drawing after I shut down and everything yesterday with all the stuff that was going on. And Cat Attack, congratulations. You actually won the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway here on the Conservative Viewpoint yesterday. And there will be a drawing here tonight. I hope. If I can't get it in while Trump's talking, I will draw it and I'll announce who wins after that. Fried crappie. Wow, that sounds pretty good there, Radical Right. Thank the war on humanity by the death cult for robbing us blind. It's theft and forces scarcity for us. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Still no volume on Bumble, she said. No, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Rumble here and there. Sit the bed like Amber Heard. Exactly, Charles. Well, what do we got left? We got about 8 minutes. If he will start. And look what I got in the mail today. Look what I got in the mail today. You guys see that? You guys see that? Isn't that freaking awesome? And Sean, this came from Shell. This came from Shell right here. Isn't that freaking awesome or what? You gotta love these things. We gotta get out of the way. Look, I'm the Grinch who stole Christmas. Look at him. I love them. This is awesome. And Shell sent me a card too, but you can't see it. Trump's blocking her right now. But these are gone. Thank you, Shell. I know she can't get in. But tonight's drawing is going to be a solar lamp. And we've got 3 more drawings. Guess what? The next 2 drawings after tonight are drones. And then we got a 250th anniversary flag of the United States. Oh, yes. We got them going off here in the next 3 days. Tomorrow is one drone. And the next drone will be on Monday. And the flag will be on Tuesday, guys. I hope she comes, Radical Right. But Cat Attack, I need you to email me or message me your address, your name and address, so I can send you out your prize. I thought you'd won something, but I can't find it. But please get that to me so I can mail it out. Wow, Rumble looks bad over there. I don't know what's going on over there. My picture's all fuzzy. Everybody else looks fine over here. So I don't know what's going on. That does not look good over there on Rumble. I don't know what's going on over there, but that sucks. Yeah, Cat Attack, you won a security camera. A real easy one to put together. You just screw it into a light bulb, and it runs off your cell phone. So that's what you won, Cat Attack. So I need your address, your name and address, so I can ship them out to you. So please get that to me. If I got your name, let me know. But guys, if you want in on the drawing, we got a couple more drawings. And even after that, we still have some drawings. I still have some stuff to give away, even though 12 Days of Christmas is almost over. So make sure you get your names into me here. Wait a minute, let me find it. If you want to get in on the drawings, I have one a week after the 12 Days of Christmas is over. You can give me up at conservativeviewpoint@yahoo.com. All you got to do is send me your name. And the only stipulation is that you have to be watching the show to win. Yep, that's the only stipulation. I don't think that's too bad. My appreciation for you guys watching the show. Get your names into me if you want in on the drawings. We always have a good time here on the Conservative Viewpoint. The email is also in the ticker below, which I will be shutting off here when Trump starts in supposedly 5 minutes and 22 seconds. They are putting the mRNA vax in your food to do this now. I saw that before, Summer Skunk. What's happening? Welcome to the show. United States Postal Service sucks. I sent out Christmas cards to all the winners that I had out in here from years past, and most of them, the majority of them, have been destroyed, ripped open. There's the little prize that I sent to them, the little gift. It's just something small. Most of them got lost, stolen, or something. They're damaged. Oh yeah, from the post, and I paid extra money to get those stuff there, and these people destroyed it. So guys, if you want your name in on the drawing, get it in there. And Cecil, what's happening, Cecil? And we'll keep the drawings every week, guys. I do one a week. It could be a Thursday, Friday. It could be any day of the week. You never know. So you got to be watching to win. Hey, Mr. Joe Public, what's happening, man? Then we'll see what's going on in here. We'll see how many come in here. And let's see if they start on time. What do you want to bet they don't start on time? But Fox News is supposed to start in 4 minutes. That's why I got the window up like I do. And once he starts, I will mute my mic. I will not be talking during it. And I hope Fox News doesn't screw up. Doesn't look like Rumble's going to do too well over there. So we'll have to see. Because it's really blurry over there. And if the rest of my stuff, even Getter's fine. And I got StreamYard down here. And let me see. Let me go up here to Wimpkin and see what it looks like. Well, I don't even have it running yet. Where the hell is the thing to fast forward that? I can't fast forward Wimpkin, I guess? What the hell's going on? I've been on 26 minutes and I can't fast forward to find out if... There we go. That's the volume. Yeah, it won't let me fast forward on Wimpkin. Yeah, we've had a lot of trouble with Wimpkin here. So we'll see. We'll wait and see what happens. Everything looked fine on Wimpkin, guys. Yes, Bongino is gone. I hope Bongino goes back to his podcasting. I hope so. Well, the USPS was the only agency that escaped the jab mandates. They're special. Yes, they're special. All right, Dover. That's for sure. And I hope Bongino goes back, guys. I don't have a picture of the flag that I got. I got another one, too. I got another flag, a 250th anniversary flag. That's going to be given away after the new year. Yes, after the new year, guys. So make sure you get your names in, guys. Never on time, Cat Attack. That's for sure. Jerry, what's happening, Jerry? Texas Tammy. Texas Tammy is here, guys. We got supposedly 2 minutes, guys, and hopefully we get into it. But don't forget to get your name in. Tomorrow, Throwback Thursday, guys. You're going to have fun. We got named that movie clip, Christmas movie clip. Oh, yeah, I've got 3 movies. Let me see if I got 3 of them. Name that movie clip. Yes, that one. An old one from 1954. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. One from the 80s and one from 2015. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to name that movie clip, guys. And then we got some other Christmas commercials I'm going to show you from the 70s. What else we got here? These are 70s and 80s. I got a couple of those. We got the 70s forgotten Christmas commercials. Hopefully we'll get into some of that. I got rid of all the articles tonight, so the only articles that I'm going to go over is between now and tomorrow night for Throwback Thursday, guys. I was communist for the FBI. Oh, well, there you go. That's all you need to do, Sean. If I could cheat for the 250th flag, I would. Yes, I got them. Let's see. I think I deleted that off my computer. Let me see here. Nope, that's not it. That's Forgotten Flag Foundation. Hey, guys, don't forget to get to ForgottenFlagFoundation.org. Check out their site and donate if you can. A great cause, guys. We've had them on before. We had Chris Stiles, the president, CEO, whatever it is, from there on before. and I did delete it. I did delete the stuff. I did some cleaning on my computer because so much has been going on with my computer lately. Kurt, what's going on, Kurt? Jerry Kruger's on here. Kruger, guys. If you haven't know Jerry, check him out. He does a great podcast. You guys won't forget it. It's awesome, guys. All right, now we're waiting for Fox News, it says. Let me reboot that or restart it and see what happens here. So they should be starting any time now. That's what they said. And it shows 0 minutes, but they're not doing crap. That's not hard to believe. Uh-oh. Look at that.
Meet the brand new Wondershare Uni Converter 14.
Okay, I'm going to kill that until they come on and they start talking and we see something happening. Like I said, I will not talk during Trump's thing like some podcasters do. I don't want to see that. I want to see what we're doing. That's why we're here. We're here to watch and hear what Trump has to say. That's what we got chat for, guys. Type it out. Come on, man. Get them fingers rolling. I'll see them all now because I can look at all my screens. I don't have to be looking up and stuff. So we get in here and we'll sit there and I'll be doing that. Conrad, what's happening, Conrad? Welcome, man. I gotta find a box to put her stuff in. Colin for Scotland. There he is. What's going on, Colin? These guys are there yet. Uh-oh. Here we go, guys.
Good evening, America. 11 months ago, I inherited a mess, and I'm fixing it. When I took office, inflation was the worst in 48 years, and some would say in the history of our country, which caused prices to be higher than ever before, making life unaffordable for millions and millions of Americans. This happened during a Democrat administration, and it's when we first began hearing the word affordability. Our border was open, and because of this, our country was being invaded by an army of 25 million people, many who came from prisons and jails, mental institutions, and insane asylums. They were drug dealers, gang members, and even 11,888 murderers, more than 50% of whom killed more than one person. This is what the Biden administration allowed to happen to our country, and it can never be allowed to happen again. We had men playing in women's sports, transgender for everybody, crime at record levels with law enforcement, and words such as that just absolutely forbidden. We had the worst trade deals ever made, and our country was laughed at from all over the world, but they're not laughing anymore. Over the past 11 months, we have brought more positive change to Washington than any administration in American history. There's never been anything like it, and I think most would agree. I was elected in a landslide, winning the popular vote and all 7 swing states and everything else, with a mandate to take on a sick and corrupt system that really just took the wealth from people and crushed the dreams of the American people. For the last 4 years, the United States was ruled by politicians who fought only for insiders, illegal aliens, career criminals, corporate lobbyists, prisoners, terrorists, and above all, foreign nations, which took advantage of us at levels never seen before. They flooded your cities and towns with illegal aliens. They decimated your hard-earned savings. They indoctrinated your children with hate for America. They just released a level of violent felons that we had never seen to prey on innocent. They caused war. They caused mayhem. They caused a horrible situation all over the globe. But now you have a president who fights for the law-abiding, hardworking people of our country, the ones who make this nation run, who make this nation work. And after just 1 year, we have achieved more than anyone could have imagined. Starting on day one, I took immediate action to stop the invasion of our southern border. For the past 7 months, 0 illegal aliens have been allowed into our country, a feat which everyone said was absolutely impossible. Do you remember when Joe Biden said that he needed Congress to pass legislation to help close the border? He was always blaming Congress and everyone else. As it turned out, we didn't need legislation. We just needed a new president. We inherited the worst border anywhere in the world, and we quickly turned it into the strongest border in the history of our country. In other words, in a few short months, we went from worst to best. We're deporting criminals, restoring safety to our most dangerous cities. Just take a look at Washington, D.C. It's at levels of safety that we've never seen before. And they decimated the bloodthirsty foreign drug cartels. We did that all by ourselves with our people, and we're so proud of it because they were poisoning and destroying our population. Drugs brought in by ocean and by sea are now down 94%. We have broken the grip of sinister woke radicals in our schools, and control over those schools is back now in the hands of our great and loving states where education belongs. After rebuilding the United States military in my first term, and with the addition we are adding right now, we have the most powerful military anywhere in the world, and it's not even close. I've restored American strength, settled 8 wars in 10 months, destroyed the Iran nuclear threat, and ended the war in Gaza, bringing for the first time in 3,000 years peace to the Middle East, and secured the release of the hostages, both living and dead. Here at home, we're bringing our economy back from the brink of ruin. The last administration and their allies in Congress looted our treasury for trillions of dollars, driving up prices and everything at levels never seen before. I am bringing those high prices down and bringing them down very fast. Let's look at the facts. Under the Biden administration, car prices rose 22%, and in many states, 30% or more. Gasoline rose 30 to 50%. Hotel rates rose 37%. Airfares rose 31%. Now, under our leadership, they're all coming down and coming down fast. Democrat politicians also sent the cost of groceries soaring, but we are solving that too. The price of a Thanksgiving turkey was down 33% compared to the Biden last year. The price of eggs is down 82% since March, and everything else is falling rapidly. And it's not done yet, but boy, are we making progress. Nobody can believe what's going on. Here are just some of the efforts that we have underway. You will see in your wallets and bank accounts in the new year. After years of record-setting falling incomes, our policies are boosting take-home pay at a historic pace. Under Biden, real wages plummeted by $3,000. Under Trump, the typical factory worker has seen a wage increase of $1,300. For construction workers, it's $1,800. For miners, we're bringing back clean, beautiful coal. It's $3,300. And for the first time in years, wages are rising much faster than inflation. Remember that. The wages, just look at it. Wages are going up much faster than inflation. How big is that? Very importantly, there are more people working today than at any time in American history, and 100% of all jobs created since I took office have been in the private sector. Think of that. 100% of all jobs have been in the private sector rather than government, which is the only way to make a country powerful and great. This historic trend will continue. Already, I've secured a record-breaking $18 trillion of investment into the United States, which means jobs, wage increases, growth, factory openings, and far greater national security. Much of this success has been accomplished by tariffs. My favorite word, tariffs, which for many decades have been used successfully by other countries against us, but not anymore. Companies know that if they build in America, there are no tariffs. And that's why they're coming home to the USA in record numbers. They're building factories and plants.
Not sure if you saw the news, but Fox News is claiming President Trump is declining in the polls. And President Trump responded, says Fox News polls can't be trusted. So now
nobody thought was even possible, not even remotely possible. There has never, frankly, been anything like it. 1 year ago, our country was dead. We were absolutely dead. Our country was ready to fail, totally failed. Now, we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. And that's said by every single leader that I've spoken to over the last 5 months. Next year, you will also see the results of the largest tax cuts in American history that were really accomplished through our great, big, beautiful bill, perhaps the most sweeping legislation ever passed in Congress. We wrapped 12 different bills up into one beautiful bill. That includes no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors. Under these cuts, many families will be saving between $11,000 and $20,000 a year, and next spring is projected to be the largest tax refund season of all time. Because of tariffs, along with the just passed One Big Beautiful Bill, tonight I am also proud to announce that more than 1,450,000, think of this, 1,450,000 military service members will receive a special, we call Warrior Dividend before Christmas, a Warrior Dividend. In honor of our nation's founding in 1776, we are sending every soldier $1,776. Think of that. And the checks are already on the way. Nobody understood that one until about 30 minutes ago. We made a lot more money than anybody thought because of tariffs, and the bill helped us along. Nobody deserves it more than our military, and I say congratulations to everybody. And by the way, we now have record enlistment in our military, and last year we had among the worst recruitment numbers in our military's history. What a difference a year makes. In addition, I'm doing what no politician of either party has ever done, standing up to the special interest to dramatically reduce the price of prescription drugs. I negotiated directly with the drug companies and foreign nations, which were taking advantage of our country for many decades, to slash prices on drugs and pharmaceuticals by as much as 400, 500, and even 600%. In other words, your drug costs will be plummeting downward. And I used the threat of tariffs to get foreign countries who would never have done it to pay the cost of this giant dollar reduction. They stopped ripping us off, and it began as of 4 days ago. There has never been anything like this in the history of our country. Drugs have only gone up, but now they'll be going down by numbers never conceived possible. It's called Most Favored Nation. And no president has ever had the courage or ability to get this done until now. The first of these unprecedented price reductions will be available starting in January through a new website, trumprx.gov. And these big price cuts will greatly reduce the cost of health care. I'm also taking on the gigantic health insurance companies that have gotten rich on billions of dollars of money that should go directly to the people. The money should go to the people. That's you. So they can buy their own health insurance, which will give far better benefits at much lower cost. It will be far better health insurance. The current Unaffordable Care Act was created to make insurance companies rich. It was bad health care at much too high a cost. And you see that now in the steep increase in premiums being demanded by the Democrats, and they are demanding those increases, and it's their fault. It is not the Republicans' fault. It's the Democrats' fault. It's the Unaffordable Care Act, and everybody knew it. Again, I want the money to go directly to the people so you can buy your own health care. You'll get much better health care at a much lower price. The only losers will be insurance companies that have gotten rich, and the Democrat Party, which is totally controlled by those same insurance companies. They will not be happy But that's okay with me because you, the people, are finally going to be getting great health care at a lower cost. Another major focus is the cost of energy. For years, the radical left Democrats exploited the green energy scam as an excuse to funnel many billions of dollars into their own massive slush funds, as their energy restrictions drastically drove up prices, and they drove them up at record levels. Electricity costs surged 30 to 100% under Biden, and the typical family lost $5,000 to $10,000 in higher energy costs. Think of that, $5,000 to $10,000 you lost. On day one, I declared a national energy emergency. Gasoline is now under $2.50 a gallon in much of the country. In some states, it, by the way, just hit $1.99 a gallon. And within the next 12 months, we will have opened 1,600 new electrical generating plants, a record, and it's a record that won't be beaten by practically, I would say, by anybody, or certainly not very soon. Prices on electricity and everything else will fall dramatically. The Democrat inflation disaster, again, the worst in the history of our country, also robbed millions of Americans of home ownership and indeed the American dream. The yearly cost of a typical new mortgage increased by $15,000 under Democrat rule. In 11 months, we've already gotten that annual cost down by $3,000, and it's coming down a lot lower. Wait till you see, the numbers are going to be shocking. And I'll soon announce our next chairman of the Federal Reserve, someone who believes in lower interest rates by a lot, and mortgage payments will be coming down even further. Early the new year, and you will see this, in the new year, I will announce some of the most aggressive housing reform plans in American history. A major factor in driving up housing costs was the colossal border invasion. We have never been invaded. This is the worst thing that, frankly, in my opinion, the worst thing that the Biden administration did to our country is the invasion at the border. The last administration and their allies in Congress brought in millions and millions of migrants and gave them taxpayer-funded housing while your rent and housing costs skyrocketed. Over 60% of growth in the rental market came from foreign migrants. At the same time, illegal aliens stole American jobs and flooded emergency rooms, getting free health care and education paid for by you, the American taxpayer. They also increased the cost of law enforcement by numbers so high that they are not even to be mentioned. For the first time in 50 years, we are now seeing reverse migration as migrants go back home, leaving more housing and more jobs for Americans. In the year before my election, all net creation of jobs was going to foreign migrants. Since I took office, 100% of all net job creation has gone to American-born citizens, 100%. In the end, government either serves the productive, patriotic, hardworking American citizen, or it serves those who break the laws, cheat the system, and seek power and profit at the expense of our nation. Look at Minnesota, where Somalians have taken over the economics of the state and have stolen billions and billions of dollars from Minnesota and indeed from the United States of America. And we're going to put an end to it. For so long as before my election, the vast majority of good and decent Americans were forced to watch as corrupt politicians plundered the halls of power, exploited our taxpayers, and pillaged every system that makes civilized society function. But not anymore, and you see that every day, not anymore. We're putting America first, and we are making America great again. Very simple. We are making America great again. Tonight, after 11 months, our border is secure. Inflation is stopped. Wages are up. Prices are down. Our nation is strong. America is respected, and our country is back, stronger than ever before. We're poised for an economic boom, the likes of which the world has never seen. Soon we will host the World Cup and the Olympics, both of which I got. But most importantly, we will celebrate the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. There could be no more fitting tribute to this epic milestone than to complete the comeback of America that began just 1 year ago. When the world looks at us next year, let them see a nation that is loyal to its citizens, faithful to its workers, confident to its identity, certain to its destiny, and the envy of the entire globe. We are respected again like we have never been respected before. To each and every one of you, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. God bless you all.
Well, that's not what I was expecting. I was not expecting that. I thought it was a great speech, but I was expecting something a little bit longer. And wow, that was just unexpected of him only being on here, what, 20 minutes? Becky, hi, Becky. Wow, that far, Greg. He said, Gregory said he's on Rumble over there. Gregory Allen Carnes Jr., or it's going to be Greg Carnes Jr. over there on Rumble, guys. So if you have a Rumble account, go check out all small letters. Greg Carnes, Gergkarnes Jr., Jr. Find his page, follow him. He's going to be doing some live streams over there. He just signed up for it, so he's going to get into it. So you might as well want to check it out. Make sure you go in and follow him and all that stuff. And give him a little hand there, guys. All right, let me knock this out of the way, get this down. That's crazy. I thought he'd be on there a lot longer than that. But all right, let me get over the mail because I was going over some of this stuff. What else we got in here? That's just Trump addressing the nation. And we don't need that. Yes, guys, Dan Bongino is definitely leaving. So what else we got? Trump delivers an address to that. Nope. Trump live. I got all my emails now come in. It's Trump's live. Trump's live. Trump's live. What do we got here? Venezuela reacts to defiant U.S. oil blockade. Oh yeah, that dumb Maduro was on there, and he called us thieves. Yeah, that's what he called us. I got some videos to download tomorrow too, and they're not all going to be for Throwback Thursday because I've already got someone for that. Yo, what up, State? And I got a great Throwback Thursday night for tomorrow, guys. We got a lot of stuff, a lot of commercials, old-time commercials to bring us back to our childhood. I'm going to show you some. Where's it at? From the 70s and 80s. I got some 70s forgotten Christmas commercials. Oh, yeah. We got a bunch of stuff to show you tomorrow. That's not one of them. What is this one? Does any have any more Christmas spirit than Miss Wiggins? Oh, yeah. We got a lot of guys going to show up tomorrow. And don't forget, name that Christmas movie clip. We got that tomorrow, too, after we get done with the video or with the articles tomorrow, guys. So what'd you guys think of that speech? You guys like it? Marianne. The lovely Marianne's in there. You guys like his speech? I thought it was going to be on more than that, and it was short. Trump never speaks for a short time. I don't know. Trump's only has 18 of 94 appointments in. The deep state is entrenching and corrupt. Well, the Senate is putting through 97 of them. They plan to put 100 through before the end of the year, they said. I saw that earlier today. Yep, McCastle's in there. We'd like to hear more about that Deweese woman. She called Senator. I went through that earlier, state to state. You're a little late for that one. We already went over there. That crazy woman that she called me. Yeah, that Deweese is talking about. If you guys know, if you're as old as I am, if you live in PA, you've heard of Bill Deweese. and he was found guilty with the prison for corruption and everything like that. And this is his wife now. She's sitting in the Senate seat. Oh yeah, and there's so many different tax dollars going, and I didn't get it through all of it yesterday, guys. Remember that? Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? I had a lot to go over, and I got that. I have to get Cat off there. I got that. Let me see. What else was I supposed to mention? Some more. We got a ton of stuff to mention, guys. I tell you what. Oh yeah, remember I was telling you that the $600,000 that she was putting out toward the 3 counties she represents, right? And all about 370,000 of it. I think I said more than that yesterday, but 370,000 of it is going to her hometown. Oh yeah, and guess what? They own properties that are receiving government subsidies to house Haitian illegals. They get that little conflict of interest right there. That's why all these people have all this stuff. They're bringing these illegals in for the money. She's not a Republican. She is a Democrat straight up. She only turned Republican because she couldn't win a Democrat-run election. So, guys, man, make sure you get out and vote. We're gonna hear a lot more of this throughout the weeks and months that going on, guys. So keep an eye out for all that, guys, especially if you live around the Pittsburgh area. They're eating the cats. Exactly, Sean. They're eating the cats, and they're barbecuing at Cameron Bottolato's house. We got to get them out of there. We got to straighten Pennsylvania government up. They suck. They're just as bad as the federal government we've got now, guys. U.S. Marshals needs to get busy. That's right. Hey, they need help. All they got to do is give us a shout out. We will help them, Kurt. I'll help ICE. I'll help the U.S. I'll help them all to get these illegals the hell out of here. Even my corrupt Republican commissioners in the county that I live in brought in illegal criminals, housed them in one of our newest hotels just for the money. Oh, yeah, it's sad. And then you see them some bitches up by the Walmart holding a sign begging for money. Oh, yeah. I try to find the nearest water puddle and hit that some bitch in my truck. Oh, yeah. Lazy some bitches. Walmart's always hiring. And them some bitches sitting out there begging for money. Get the hell out of here. So, guys, I said earlier when I first got on here, I went on a half hour earlier today because I installed some new RAM in my computer to hope to stop that crashing that went on the other night. So I hope it doesn't do it. So we're going to see what happens between Charlie Kirk and Brown. I think the FBI needs shut down. I don't think they need shut down, but they need to do something because something's going on when Bongino is leaving. There's something happening. Will he tell us? Is he allowed to tell us? Probably not. You're going to go, he just got tired of it. And I think they said Trump said that he wanted to go back to podcasting. Be my guest, but don't do it because of the podcast. Do it because something's not right with the FBI and it needs fixed. And that would be where Radical Right just said. If you can't fix it, Kash Patel can't fix it. Get somebody that's got some balls to stand up to these corrupt FBI agents and the Democrats and everybody and shut them down no matter what. They do nothing but capture assets, persecute patriots, nothing new. Well, I haven't seen that yet under Kash Patel's watch and Bongino. But Bongino's still doing his thing on there, and I'm ready for him to come back. I love this show. A lot of people on there, you have some people that don't like him. They have personal beefs with him from a long time ago. Well, that's on them. I hear he's going to Fox. He was on Fox before State to State. And he left there. That man's got millions of dollars. And he was making tons of money. He left tons of money to go work for them. So I don't know if we'll ever find out the truth. No kidding, Joe Public. There's just so much. Everybody has their opinion on that they don't like. Sean Lively. This app is useless as Pam Bondi. You got that right, Sean. Things got to get fixed. And I know Rumble's got to get fixed. I mean, I can see my video right now, and it's a little more clear than what it was from earlier today. But something's going on in the FBI, or Dan Bongino would not have left. Night vision glasses. How about that, guys? One night vision glasses that just popped up in my email. Oh yeah, Texas Tammy sent me one. I'm going to play tomorrow, I think. Ahmed. Oh yeah, I'm not going to give it away, but it was freaking hilarious. Guys, you're going to want to watch Throwback Thursday tomorrow. I got some stuff to do in the morning. I got to get back and make my ad and stuff like that, but I know. Gregory said it right. Bongino was an individual who Trump was depending on, and he said this for a long time. Cash is the face in front of the camera. Bongino was the actual individual who was doing the work. Yes, so I think that was probably a little bit of a beef right there too, Gregory. Looks like a fog rolled in there. I know, right? I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm telling you. See, I even put my stars and stripes on for Trump, and he was only on there for 20 minutes. Isn't that crazy? What else we got going tomorrow? Oh, yeah, I think that's for Christmas. That's for Tuesday's show. Next Tuesday's show is going to be off the hook, guys. I got all kind of Christmas stuff we're going to be showing. Don't forget that, guys. I need pictures, man. You guys aren't sending me no pictures. I got a lot of pictures from some of the viewers. Give me your Christmas trees, guys. Send it to the conservative viewpoint at yahoo.com so I can have some videos. I'm going to add some stuff to it too. And I got my stuff in there, and I got some viewer stuff in there, but I want some more. I want to see your pictures. I want to see your trees. I want to see your houses lit up. Whatever you got, your dog, whatever, it don't matter. Send them to me so I can get him in on the video. Tuesdays, that's what it's going to be about. And I don't care what comes in the email. It's all about Christmas come Tuesday because I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, yeah, taking a break, trying to get this stuff rearranged again, get back to the other stuff, my new background and stuff, or the old background, and getting things set back up again for the new year. And that takes me a little while to get done, guys, so you make sure you do that. Show that email again, please. All right, I got you right here. Let me see. There's the email. Right there it is. Conservative Viewpoint at yahoo.com. Guys, send me your pictures so I can get them in. I don't care if it's your car, your truck, your house, your kids, whatever you want them on. I'll ship them out. I want to put them on video. Oh, yes. I'm going to get a song put on there with them and try to get that done. It takes me a while to do that, guys, so I got to do that over the weekend. So make sure you get me the stuff so I can show off your Christmas spirit from the viewers of the Conservative Viewpoint, guys. Tomorrow, guys, Throwback Thursday. It's always a fun time here at the Conservative Viewpoint. You got to do it. Don't forget, if you want your name in for the drawings, it doesn't stop after the 12 days of Christmas, guys. We continue it on, and I give one thing away a week instead of 12 in a row. That gets kind of expensive, so we can only do that once in a while. That's what I do. I save it for Christmas. So I haven't sent anybody's out there. I've got 3 up here. I've got to pack cats tax away. Hey, while we're at it, let's get into that. Let's get tonight's out there and get that taken care of. How about that? Let's see if the person is watching that we get a pick here, right here, guys. Let's see who I picked. And it is Pat. Pat, everyone. Pat, congratulations to Pat. Pat is tonight's winner. What did she win tonight? Here, wait a second. What did she win? Pat won a multifunctional solar lamp. Oh yeah, it's over there. I will package that up for Pat. Pat, congratulations tonight. And here once again, guys, check this out. Check these out. These are from Shell. Are these the freaking bomb or what, guys? Yes, it is. Awesome right there. Thank you for them, Shell. And there's my nice card from Shell right there, if you can see that. That is Santa. It's a pop-up card. I love it. Santa on a motorcycle. And my lovely, great card from my great friends in Texas, Tammy and Texas Jeff. They're freaking awesome people. And their puppies. I love their puppies. They're awesome people. So congratulations to Pat. Pat is tonight's winner, guys. And we will have another one again tomorrow. So if you want your name in on the drawing, you got to get it in by noon tomorrow so I see it and I can get it in there. I believe that Trump wanted Bongino to run the FBI in the beginning. He should have. He should have made him run the Secret Service. That's where he belonged, Gregory. But I did. Let me take that off. Put this back up. The email is also in the ticker below, guys, if you want to get into there and check it out. And what else did I talk about? I talked about some of these earlier, guys. Some of you weren't in here because Vic was still going on. But Omar running her mouth again. Oh, yeah, she's pathetic piece of garbage. Supposedly, she altered her birth date on her application for citizenship. She needs to be booted for that. Take that rag top and get her the hell out of here. Also, we had 200 House Democrats vote against criminalizing transgender surgery for kids. The pathetic pieces of shit that they are. Oh, yeah, they voted against it. And you weren't in here when we talked about Miss Piggy herself, Fannie Willis, threw a fit when they asked her about how much money she's paying that boy toy that she had trying to go after Trump. The dude couldn't even prosecute a traffic ticket, but she's going to give him millions of dollars. She threw a fit like a little pansy-ass Miss Piggy that she is. Oh, yeah, in court. Oh, yeah. What else did we have in here? I went over these earlier. The GOP passed, the House passed the GOP health bill. It's going to the Senate. They'll probably do it because you got too many rhinos over there going with the Democrats. So they're pathetic. All righty. What else we got here? Well, I didn't know she wanted the Speedo package, Sean. She should have told me ahead of time. I'd have gave her a Speedo, man. Yeah, no. No, there we go. There's a good video on your phone. Check your text. Uh-oh. I got my phone down here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a video. We're gonna save that one. We gotta save that. We gotta save that one, State. I hope UPS comes through with your delivery. It won't be lost in transit. Yeah, no kidding. Ain't that right, Tammy? The United States Postal Service sucks ass. I got to get these packages tonight and go down there and see that postmaster and tell him I want refunded for all those extra stamps that I put on there to not get the place destroyed. So we'll see what happens. So I got to get this one package. I got to get Pat's package. I got to get them all. And I got the 3 up there. And I got to get sent out. So then we'll have 1 more on Friday and 2 more on next week, guys. Christmas is coming, guys. John E. Toner Bake. What's happening? I know who it was just by the name, Ballsy. Haven't seen you for a while, man. All right, guys. What else would we go over earlier? We went over to Pennsylvania. I told you we're going to go over. You'll hear a lot about the Pennsylvania race of the 46th district. You will hear a lot about that, guys, because that's a race that's important to me. And we got to make sure these Democrats, and no matter what she calls herself, she is a Democrat. Cameron Bottolotta's got to go. We cannot have corruption. And a lot of other Democrats need to go in Pennsylvania. We got to save the state. We're overtaxed, and our money's being wasted. And you got that piece of garbage governor sitting there to cause the lies constantly in there. Shapiro is a worthless piece of shit, and he's sitting there telling lies and trying to blame these high prices on Trump, and it's all the Democrats. He's part of that problem. We will swing if they let the commies off the hook. Obama would be in jail if Flynn was AG. Oh, most definitely, radical right. This is why we got to keep them, guys. I tell you that on almost all, especially during election time. Keep the Democrats out of power at the state, local, and federal levels, guys. If you got something going on in your state, let me know about it, and we will put it out there. Hot pink. Whoa, I'm missing a conversation here. I'm missing a hot pink. They have to be hot pink. Are we talking about Speedos or what? Or are we talking about something else? Because I hate missing conversations like that when Marianne's talking about hot pink. That catches my attention right there, guys. And don't forget, if you were in Pennsylvania in the 46th district, don't forget to vote for Butkin for PA. Go to butkinforpa.com, BUCHTAN, the number 4, PA.com. Check out his site, guys. You'll love it. Trust me. We're going to get the good Republicans. I've known the man for quite some time. He is an honest, hardworking man that will, and he's not a politician, he will fight for the American people. The people of Pennsylvania deserve somebody that's true to them and not these typical politicians like Cameron Bottolata. That shit's got to go. Lady Graham's panties, hot pink. Granny panties. No, we don't want to see granny panties. That's not good. We can't have that. Hey, guys, let me know in chat if you guys have any kind of special Christmas traditions that you and your family do. Tell me some of them so we can share them with everyone. We're going to fill in some time. What do we got left? 20 minutes? Let me see if I got some videos that we can play. Oh, let me get this off of my screen. So far, so good. Oh, yeah, we got some good stuff here. All right, let me go back over here. Finally got volume. Finally, McCassell, it's about time. I'm watching both CNN and Fox back and forth along with their program. They are talking about the speech and so different of opinions. Of course, Becky, we said that. We called that right off the bat. Guys, are you watching any of the Democrats' responses to his speech? You know they're going to be crying. Becky just sit there on Facebook and told me that they're talking about the speech and they're having difference of opinions everywhere. It's going to happen no matter what. These people are crying ass little bitches no matter what we do, and that's what's going to happen. Lady Lindsey Graham. Oh, my. That's just wrong right there. The good guys are going to keep losing if we don't fix this voting. Exactly right, Dover. Guys, we got to fix this stuff. This is a damn shame of what's going on. And let me turn my... There we go. Yeah, I see the light. Okay. See, I said that. Let me find a video here, guys. What do we got? I've got another one here that you guys are going to love. Another Tim Conway. He even cracks himself up. Let's take a look real quick.
Yeah, we were over in Hawaii. She jumped off the front of this sailboat and tried to swim to shore. Got about 40 yards from the shore and great white hit her. She'd have made it, too, if... She'd have made it if she hadn't been wearing her lucky ham.
Tim Conway is hilarious. That is true comedy right there, guys. I'm telling you what. What is this one? Oh, I can't get that. Oh, I got that out of order. Okay, let me. Oh, nope.
What's it like?
Let me do this. I have one for Christmas that got out of order. I don't know how I got it up there. I don't want to give that away. Hey, let's look at this Bigfoot. There's another Bigfoot one with a Karen. Check this out.
Hey, I feel uncomfortable. Why is it so white in here? It's like a Cracker Barrel vomited on a gas station. These people ruin...
Fuck off, Karen. Maybe try KFC. You'll see more colors there.
That's freaking hilarious right there. Oh my God, that's freaking hilarious. Oh, what did I got? What did I do here? My comments. He's right. We only voted 17% in November. Yeah, we cannot have another 17% voting turnout in Pennsylvania like that. And that's what happened in November. Republicans, you got to get your asses out there and you got to vote no matter what. Hey, I got one here. Dover said that they sit there and they watch. Wait a minute. They watch A Wonderful Life. Gets watched every year at their house. The bank running the movie, the reality, what did our ancestors privilege my ass? They are putting mRNA in our food. Yes, they are. We know that. Tim Conway is a treasure. So if you guys got any traditions you guys do every year, let me know. Because we got a lot of stuff here going on here. McCassel, Cat Attack. It's great, right? Because everything that I've got set up right now is for tomorrow's show. I'm not going to give those away. What time we got here? I'm going to let you watch part of this. This is the one that I told you about. This is from Eric Von Zipper. And he said, this is the terrifying reality of terrorists that are posing as cops. Take a look.
I'm going to say it.
What's it like to fight someone who wants to fight to the death?
It is going to be 10x what they did to us on October 7th.
That they plan to do suicide bombings here.
How are you going to assault that?
They're here to do the attack and they're here to die, right? There's no exit plan.
An incident where groups of 8 to 10 well-trained terror operatives donned first responder uniforms. How would we handle in this county an incident where groups of 8 to 10 well-trained terror operatives donned first responder uniforms? How would we handle that as a community? Wow. How would we communicate that to the community? How would first responders actually talk to themselves on the fact that that was happening? And is there a way that they could overcome that with a different uniform or something? Like, I don't know the answer, but that is a legitimate question, right? Another question that came up a lot that I think is really powerful is how would our community to respond if the terror attack happened in such a way that there was complete paralysis across all first responders? If you had systemic paralysis in all of my case study interviews, you had systemic paralysis for at least 24 to 48 hours where there was no real response. So
Why was that?
Well, because they were just overwhelmed. You know, in some cases they were targeted. In October.
I'm not going to go through the whole thing on this because it's a fact that we already know that the terrorists and illegal criminals have been hired on as police. So now they are faking, they're getting fake uniforms and they're going around and acting like cops. This is the problem we've got to watch, guys. And this is why I keep asking pigskin uniforms only. That's a great idea there, Rock. Never ever ate at Popeye's Waffle House ago. I have never eaten at Popeye's either, Marianne. Waffle House, yes, they suck. So it's nasty right there. Steak and eggs for breakfast. Oh yeah, I don't trust their numbers. 17% doesn't wash with turnout that occurred. And are you from Pennsylvania, Dover? Because that might be in our areas. And I don't know if that's a total Pennsylvania count or if that was just in our 46th district. There's another name for them, and I say it. I got to answer this one by text. That's a kind of nut. I can't say that on the air, but I typed it in there. I had to type it over there. Oh, Dover, Delaware. But yes, the voting, guys, we got to change that. Oh, that's in our area. Sean Live is over in YouTube. Thank you for that, Sean. We got YouTube, man. YouTube's a hard one to get to. They shadow ban you constantly on there. They don't show your video out to people, especially me because I cuss a lot. I can't help myself, that's for sure. Because these Democrats piss me off royally. Oh, steak and eggs are a Christmas breakfast family tradition. That's smoking right there. I like that. I actually made steaks for my son and my wife tonight. I didn't eat no steak tonight, But I am going to eat something before because I can't eat nothing tomorrow. So I'll monitor the reporting. Ah, okay, Dover. I have not eaten at Popeyes, so I don't know what it's like. Brazil nuts. There you go, Pat. Thank you, Pat. I did not know what that was called. Brazil nuts. Y'all know what the other word for Brazil nuts is? Let me know in chat. Homemade eggnog, Shell, with brandy, nutmeg. Shell, I love making eggnog because I love eggnog. How many of you guys out there love eggnog? I love eggnog. And if you make your own, it's awesome because you add the amount of eggnog or nutmeg that you like. Oh, yeah, it's freaking great. Marble cake with coffee icing. I do not like, yes, radical right, Sean. That's exactly what I did. That is that Italian sausage with scrambled eggs. That sounds pretty good, Shell. Around the holidays here, 5-gallon buckets of chitterlings, pork intestines, cleaned and cooked. Oh, that don't sound right there, Charles. These nuts. There you go, State. These nuts. That's what they are. These called these nuts. That's freaking hilarious right there. I love it. Get a blender. Really? I've never did mine in there. Hey, Colin, is there any special traditions in Scotland that Scottish people do for Christmas? Good luck with your procedure, Charlie. Thank you, Pat. It happened on Friday. I don't know what time yet. I'll find out tomorrow. Pat loves eggnog, too. Love eggnog. I drank a little one today, or not today. The other day, I drank a little one. I might have to make myself some more before the end of the year. I got plenty of eggs, and I forgot to go down earlier. You know what I did last night? I forgot to, I locked 4 of my chickens out of their coop. Oh, yeah. My mistake. Yeah, cornbread. Love me some cornbread, Cat. Yes, I woke up this morning and I woke up out of a sleep and said, "Ugh," and I looked on my camera and my chickens were outside. Thank God it did not get very cold last night. But them girls know now because none of them were out today before the door shut. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Sean. And Southern Comfort is the best eggnog. There, yep. Rock Johnson, yes, sir, Bob. You gotta love eggnog. I'm having a dirt martini right now. I'm stressed. I'm just glad you're back on, Shell. It's nice to see. I'm telling you what, guys. Hey, don't miss tomorrow. I drink non-alcoholic eggnog. I do too, Pat. But yes, you can add a little bit to it on the side if you want. But I drink it non-alcoholic. I do drink. But when in my eggnog, I want to taste my eggnog. Oh yeah. Yeah, we get pissed. they get drunk on Christmas in Scotland. I don't see nothing wrong with that. The zip to eggnog. Yep, that is the zip. That's for sure. I only eat the red beans with rice, with mashed potatoes and gravy. As far as the chicken, it's nasty. I like chicken. Yeah, I'm telling you what. You don't want to smell what it's like to be within the area when someone is cleaning chitlingers. I'm pretty sure, Charles, that does not sound good to me at all. Pig intestines? Man, that does not sound good for a Muslim-free holiday. Oh, yeah. Everybody got to get pork. We got to start throwing pork out on the streets during New Year's. You guys ever know that in New Year's, do you guys ever do the tradition that you have to eat pork on New Year's? You guys ever hear that? It's supposed to bring luck in the new year if you eat pork. So we always have pork and kraut. Some kind of pork, maybe a pork roast or something. I will have hot sausages because, of course, my diet goes away for Christmas and New Year's. And I will have me hot sausage. Well, I'll eat about 6 or 8 of them some bitches in one day. Oh, yeah, with a bun. Oh, yeah. Got to have that. Appendages. Oh, yeah. That would be really gross right there. Black-eyed peas. I do not like black eyed peas. They said, no, no, no. Popeye's chicken. It didn't include the restaurant name. I do not like. I don't even know if I ever eat there or if I've only eaten there once and it sucked. But I don't know. Pork chops and applesauce. Yeah, y'all remember that? That was on Brady Bunch, right? Pork chops and applesauce. You guys remember that back in the day? Oh yeah. I heard about eating herrings. I did not hear that, but yes, it's supposed to be good luck. Love them hot sauce and onions. There you go, right there, Radical Right. Hey, Pat, thank you. And I am going to be signing off here real shortly. And congratulations to Pat one more time before she leaves for the night, guys. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night. Get your friends, get your family, get everyone to come have some fun with us on Throwback Thursday. Hopefully, and I'm going to make sure of it. If we have too many articles, I'm just going to throw them out. And we're going to have fun. We're going to get all the Christmas videos that I have. The ones in my inbox, I'm going to put in for tomorrow. But the commercials are the bomb, guys. They have everything back from the 70s, the 80s. Some ones we haven't seen for a long time. I'm going to get them all put out there, guys. You only mean chicken suck. Ah, okay. Gregory. Guys, so hey, join us tomorrow night for Throwback Thursday. Get everybody out there. When you see my ad, please share the ad out to people because you share it to them, they share it, we all share it, and we get a lot more people in here to have a great time. And join us in chat so we can have great conversations, guys, because we always do. Pork and Kraut, gotta love pork and kraut. That is her family, Cat Attack's family tradition on New Year's. That's what we do too. I'll still have that, and I'll have my hot sausages. We'll have pepperoni and cheese and crackers and all that stuff. I got to go get me some alcohol. Oh, yeah, I've got to have alcohol. My sister and everybody's coming down. We're going to have a blast. It's going to be awesome. Probably play a game or two or something. Who knows? Or we'll just stand around bullshit and get drunk. Whatever. But, guys, let me know. We got a lot of stuff going on. And don't forget to come back tomorrow night, guys. With that being said, guys, I'm going to leave you with this, guys, because what a night, right, America? What a night tonight was. We're seeing Trump on air. It was awesome. We have just witnessed history in the making. A president who isn't just talking about change, but is actively delivering a stronger, more secure, and more prosperous nation to every single one of us, no matter what the idiot Democrat liberals say. To see the White House glowing with the spirit of Christmas while its occupants work tirelessly to restore the American dream, it's enough to make you proud to fly that American flag, doesn't it? So before we sign off, guys, what to say to a massive thank you. I want to say a massive thank you to every one of you who tuned in tonight. A very, very special shout out to everyone in the incredible community in chat. You guys are awesome. We had a great conversation. I think so. Your energy, your patriotism, and your insights are what make this show the home for the silent majority that we are. You guys were on fire tonight. And I absolutely appreciate every single one of you for being part of this movement. But don't go anywhere and don't go too far because you'll want to be back here, right back here tomorrow night for the special Throwback Thursday Christmas edition, the last one of the year. We're going to be taking a look back at some of the most iconic traditional moments in our nation's history and celebrating the values that make this season truly great. It's going to be a festive, high-energy show that you won't want to miss, guys. So until tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, stay bold, stay patriotic, and keep the faith. God bless. God bless President Trump. God bless the United States of America. Have a great night, and I'll see you back here live tomorrow night, right after the Rebel Chicks with a Cause that starts at 7 p.m., guys. So until then, have a great night, everyone. I'll see you back here live tomorrow.